normally you're jamming, Gene. I'm like, woo, woo. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We'll say hello first, and then some of you know who Gene is, some of you don't. But I was just making Gene laugh. She got to watch some of the TikToks of Aphrodite. So if you haven't seen those, go watch them on TikTok. So hello, Lisa. Good to see you. Hey, Mo. Good to see you. Cindy and Angela. Leticia, who is coming on to the Ecuador trip. Thank you. Phyllis, hello. Jamie, hey. It's Jamie. How's everything? Everyone is doing lovely, I am sure. Hi, Connie and Jennifer. Thank you for being here. How is everybody doing? Welcome. Let us know if you haven't been on with us before. Let us know. Let us know where you're watching from. So, we're going to talk a little bit about Ecuador. But before we do that, hi, it's Lisa using Mari's computer. Okay, hi, Lisa. So if you don't know my friend Gene, you have to know my friend Gene. I mean, Gene and I have co-facilitated retreats, apprenticeship program. We are co-facilitating this retreat, my first out of country retreat. Gene's like, I don't know, 10th, 11th, 12th, something. She's probably done 50 of them. She's not telling us. You're back. Hi, Ronnie. And Gene owns a wonderful, amazing place. Spirit Dancer Crystals. Look at this, you guys. Isn't this beautiful? It is a fugite with sapphire and ruby. This is from Gene. Let me also show you what else is from Gene. So Gene is an author. She is, she doesn't say she's a psychic, but she is. And she's an intuitive. She is a mentor. She's a peer. She's a friend. She is so many things and so much more. She has led drumming circles. She has written how many books now? 2, 3?
I'm on 2.
You're on 2. In my heart, it's 3. And she's an author and just a really good person. Also, we have so much fun, you guys. So much fun on everything we do. So excited to be here. Excelencia, good morning from South Africa. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I'm happy to have you here. And thank you, Leticia. There is her.
Thank you, Leticia.
Thank you so much. So there she is. Mandy is here. You guys, Mandy is going to be our travel agent for the trip. So did I sum up everything that you do for the most part?
Oh my gosh, yes, and more.
And more.
I wasn't even sure who you were talking about.
Yes, but I want to introduce you to summertime, and the mood is easy. So, hi, Summer. And Mary, wait, stop the door. Here's Emmy.
Hi,
Hey,
man.
good to see you. And Abby, good to see you. And Rose Scholes, Rose, come to Ecuador with us. Come to Ecuador. So let's talk about Ecuador, shall we? We're going to be doing a retreat. And this retreat, I don't know, it's exciting. I mean, we talked about Dr. Stephen O'Connor, who owns this retreat center. And he is going to take proceeds from the retreat and give it to building housing and a place for women that were trafficked in Ecuador and help bring them back into society. He's also going to take a portion and make he said a health center, right, Gene?
Yes.
Health center for people that can't afford.
For the indigenous people of the area.
Help through the area. I just think it's beautiful. He is truly a philanthropist. And our retreat is called Connecting to Your Volcanic Soul, Blasting Out to Embrace Your Authentic Self. Now, if that title doesn't get you going, I don't know what will. How many of you want to? You're like at the precipice, right? Precipice. You're at like the edge of like something's happening, something's going, and you just need 2 short people under 4'5'4" to push you into the volcano. So you just need people to go, there you go. You need
Not literally.
not literally. No, we're not going to do that. But there's something brewing within, or you want to connect to that passion. You want to connect to that place of like, these things don't serve me. They keep on going like a hamster in a wheel. We are going to be during the spring equinox, guys. Right? We're on the equinox, at the equinox. And the volcanoes are masculine and the waterfalls are feminine. Here's this beautiful balance that we're going to step in. So, um, Marissa says, yes, my volcano is about to erupt for sure. Atta girl. Atta girl. That is amazing. I love everything behind this. Yes, ma'am. So, Jean, I'll let you chat a little bit while I take a sip of water.
So a lot of the traditions in Ecuador, um, the medicine traditions and the traditions of healing and the traditions of just honoring the land are very similar to Peru, which is what we have taught and what we have studied. And so I feel really at home. I've been to Ecuador several times, and I do feel very much at home there and very much connected to the land and the beauty of the land. And it's very powerful land, and it's really about just even stepping on the land. You begin to feel shifts happen and changes bubble up and things like that. So it's a land that's very welcoming and very conducive to deep work, which we're hopefully going to do, in addition to having a lot of fun, because you can't do anything with Elias without having a lot of fun. So
You can't. And guys, here's those of you that have been on a retreat, you know that I can get serious and you know that we have this playfulness as well. But it is about making you guys feel comfortable to be able to go deeper, to really get into this work and say yes. I mean, a lot of this is basically the shamanic teachings that we've had. And it is also, Gene and I coming up with a program for all of you that is a lot of, yes, going within, but also it's 7 days. It's not like my 3-day retreat where I work you. It is 7 days, and we're going to be able to go to their marketplace, and they do leather. They have this leather marketplace, which is really, really super cool from what I hear. We're going to do a flute making workshop. We're going to be able to be making a dream catcher. There is a local medicine woman that may be joining us, Dr. O'Connor, who is the CSO of Live Labs, will be there, and we're talking to him about doing something special for those of that are going to go on the trip. He might be doing some biofeedback, nutritional, medical type of background stuff, which I'm super excited about for each of you. And we are going to have a sweat lodge. There is a beautiful labyrinth, and I'm looking up pictures, Gene. So if you want to just, while I'm
yeah,
looking,
there will be plenty of time. Like the thing about going into some depth with your healing work is you need plenty of time for integration and for just relaxing and being with yourself and being with others if you choose. But there's going to be plenty. It's going to be a really balanced time of medicine work and of integration time and processing and just being in a collective of people who are of like mind, which I think is a gift. I love being with people that are, you just don't have to explain yourself. All you have to do is show up and be authentic and be in your heart, and you're good. And that's really where we're coming from.
and we're going to create some interesting, I'll say interesting experiences for you guys. And where is this going to be, Stephanie? It's going to be in it's called um I always get this wrong because I think of Wilmette. It's not I don't think Plaza del Lago in Wilmette, Gene. But I it's San Pablo de Lago is what it is. And it's about an hour away from Quito. Is that correct, Gene?
Yeah, it's to the north of Quito. It's not far from the largest town, which is minutes away, is Otavalo, and it's in the Andes. And we will be staying in a valley of that's between four volcanoes. There, I don't believe any of them is active, and I know they're not currently active, but they're ancient and they're just there's a lot of they've created a very lush environment. So there's cloud forest, there's rainforest, there's mountains, and it's stunning. There is the second largest waterfall in South America is a walk away, and we'll be doing some ceremony there, which I'm very excited about. Um, and it's just it's the elevation where we'll be staying is probably less than Denver. It's probably 4,000 feet maybe. And then the mountains, of course, are much higher. And we will be doing some hiking. You don't need to be in tip-top shape because I'm certainly not. But we will be walking.
And I just will tell you guys this, that I had the pictures um, from Michelle O'Connor, but her phone got stolen and they're not coming up, which is so weird. They're just showing the little like img dot jpg, but it's not coming up. So give me a moment. I know there's a video. So I'm so sorry. I really thought I had it like right here. But anyway, it is going to be amazing. I mean, the picture that we have of the flyer, that is actually from Steve's property. Tell them about the labyrinth, Gene.
The labyrinth is built. Actually, the house was built by medicine. It was like arranged by a medicine person who. So it's oriented to the mountains, to the volcanoes, and then the labyrinth is to the side, and it's built on actually an ancient burial site, which they went and approached the land. They got permission from the ancestors. Actually, they did a lot of ceremony before they set it up, and it was set up completely in harmony with the ancestors that live on that land.
And
It's
that's it.
it's yeah, and it's going to be. I feel like it's going to be a very profound experience to even approach that, and we'll be doing a little offering to the ancestors before we go in it, and everything will be done in a very ceremonial way.
Let's go to the questions because there's a couple questions, Gene, and we'll talk
Okay.
about. So here, let me show you guys. Crap. This is from Steve's. This is from Steve's property, Dr. Stephen O'Connor's property. Look at that. There's the volcanoes right there. We are right there, you guys.
There,
We're
yeah.
right there. So Carla says, Andrea Turner, so you want me to win the Powerball? That's cute. And I have to tell you, Gene and I have talked to Dr. O'Connor, and we have made this super reasonable for everybody. I mean, I don't think you can get all of your food except for two lunches, right, Gene?
Yeah.
Two lunches. All of your food except for two lunches, the lodging, the retreat, the workshop, the flute making workshop, and the dream catcher. There is an additional cost for if you want a lomi massage, $40, you guys. In Hawaii, you're going to pay 180 for it, but $40 here. And the cost of the retreat is $27.07, not including airfare, but your transportation from the airport to the retreat is included. So I'm trying to find some of these pictures, and
we're also going to do two trips. So if you come in early on the 21st, we'll have transportation there. And if you come in on the 22nd, we will as well. So that's going to be arranged as we get airfares more coordinated.
I would highly recommend you guys coming the day before
Yeah.
because, you know, it is March. I don't know where you guys are coming from. I know that if I was still living in Chicago and it was March,
Oh, yeah.
hell yeah, I'd be coming. All right, let's go. Let's go look at these questions. Does his center have a name? So we're going to be working out of Ayahuma,
Iahoma.
right? And that's where you guys will be staying is from out of Ayahuma. And it just I'm gonna ask I'm gonna type Steve to send some pictures. So go ahead, Gene, and while I just do this really quick.
Yeah, you'll be staying at Iahoma. We'll be doing the work at Steve's retreat center, and probably going back and forth a bit. From what I understand, it's like a 10-minute walk. It's not very far, and so that's how we'll be doing that. And we'll be doing a lot of the medicine work at Iahoma as well. The sweat lodge, I believe, is there.
Right. And the sweat lodge, you guys, here's the thing with the sweat lodge. Gene and I mean, even though we push a little bit, we're not going to make it. We're going to make sure that you guys are taken care of.
Yes.
Gene and I are both in the feeling, if you will, of if there's usually 4 rounds of a sweat. And ladies, if you are on your moon time, if it's that time of the month, there's going to be a separate holding space outside of the sweat,
Fire.
and we'll talk about that as well. But if there's 4 rounds, and if you get hot or like, oh my god, I don't know if I can handle this, it's okay to step out.
Yeah.
It's okay to step out. Can't come back in, but you can step out and hold space, and you will still get the beauty of those rounds. It's not gonna be
It's not an enforced anything.
no, and it's not gonna be like, oh my god, I can't take it. I'm gonna pass out hot because I will be there with you. I will not go ahead and like,
Right.
I've been, I don't know. Well, Gene, remember my apprenticeship program when I was doing it? That sucker was hot. I mean, that was like do you remember when, who did we have pour for us? Well, when
Deep
DJ for us, but then also we had, oh my God, I totally forgot.
Michael.
Not Michael. No, that was hot. When we had, she lives in Washington. Duh. She moved to Washington. Leslie. When Leslie poured for us, it was gentle.
Yeah.
It was super gentle. It was hot, but it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm gonna peel out of my skin hot. So let's just look at these. So Stephanie, it's gonna be in like we said, in San Pablo de Lago, and I'm just catching up in the questions. Hi, Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
How are you? And Mandy says, "Oh my heck, Gene, I love what you said about being around you. You're like kind. So true. So true. Mm-hmm. Start praying for me winning the crappy Canadian lottery. Then your Powerballs are better. You're cute. So we just need to get there and everything is included?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So you just need to get here. And here's the thing, Mandy will help coordinate all that. Okay. And let me see. We talked about the name. Super excited to join you there. Thank you. I'm super excited. Emmy said, I had a Lummy massage. It was unbelievable. It is, because it's all done. It's like this fluidity type movement. It's wonderful. What airport should we fly into?
You're flying into Quito.
Right.
And again, once you sign up, I'm sort of coordinating that, and then Mandy's going to do the actual coordination of the flights if you choose, or if not, you'll have to let her know so we can coordinate when everybody's going to come in, and we'll be able to pick you up. And like I did say earlier, if you've just joined us, we are going to pick people up on the 21st and the 22nd, so there'll be 2 days you can. There's
Right.
some leeway in there.
And the retreat is the 22nd through the 29th.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Now, go ahead, Gene.
you'll
Sorry.
be flying out the 29th unless you want to stay on your own for a while.
Right. And Gene and I are going to be there beforehand because we need to set up stuff and everything else. Diana, so good to see you. What airport do we look for airfare into? So, yes, but
So
go through Mandy. Mandy is your key person for this. Jennifer says, being Native American, I would love to tap into more and to learn more about other Indigenous people, their land, your teachings, once in a lifetime opportunity. It is, guys. And, this is our first time here.
beautiful
I
teachings.
have to tell you that I think it's not going to be our last. Let me just tell you that. Andrea is cute. Elias, can I pick a number to win a trip? I would love to go.
I do want to say if we could type her information,
Yeah, Mandy, just type it in there, honey. She could type it in there.
yeah, if
Yeah.
you could type in your information so people can get a hold of you. I did send the people who have already signed up, I did send your information to them already.
Diana's going.
Really?
Aren't you, Diana? I thought you're going. I thought you signed up. I thought you did. It's okay. What about snakes? Listen, Kelly, you're talking about a no bug, no snake, no Scorpio person. Trust me. I don't, if you look, I told Jean, I said, Jean, um, you know, she's like, Steve wanted us to offer ayahuasca. And I'm like, look, if ayahuasca is going to give me the shits and the pukes, no. To get a vision,
There will be medicine ceremonies, just not ayahuasca. We're not doing ayahuasca this time. And snakes,
no.
I don't know about, honestly, I don't know.
I'm in for all of it and excited
Yeah.
about the cleaning, clearing and growth it will provide, and the cleaning, but not the puke or the poops. Hey, Jeremy, good to see you. Ronnie, is this like a Native American sweat spiritual ritual they practice? Kind of. It's indigenous, so all different cultures do different types of sweats. I would say that it's up to the person that pours the water, that holds the space for the sweat, what kind of, but we'll be talking to Tamari, and Tamari is the medicine man that we're working with. Wonderful human being. Dr. O'Connor and his wife really provide a beautiful experience for everybody. So what do you wear in the sweat lodge? I like to wear a turban sometimes, and sometimes, not always. I'm just afraid that this might melt. So I could wear this. No. I wear a t-shirt and a bathing suit.
Yeah,
Like,
you can, and women can wear a bathing suit or a sarong or t-shirt.
she said a sarong, not a thong. Just so y'all know.
Sarong.
Wrong. Because it's so wrong if you wear a thong.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Lord help me. Are there special airfare hotel rates for the day before? Mandy, that's a question for you, girl. That would be a great thing to think about. We can talk about that, Mandy, you and I. That's a good point, Jean, to think about. We did not think about that. So thank you, Mari. Thank you so much.
If you come into the place where we're going to stay the day before, it's probably about $30 extra. There are hotels by the airport in Quito if you wanted to stay in Quito and then come in the 22nd. I looked at them. They're anywhere. They're sort of all over the map, depending on what kind of place you want to stay. But they're anywhere from $40 to 200.
But like Jean said, I got excited about this. Dr. O'Connor did say that we can stay at Ayahuma the day before.
Yeah.
So that's good. Okay.
And the dates are March 20. We start on March 22nd through probably around noon or 1 on the 29th. So you could conceivably fly out the 29th or, make arrangements after that.
Um,
There's
Jean,
Mandy's number.
yes, there's Mandy. Jean, do you want to tell them how to get a hold of you? Because Jean is
Yeah.
doing she's doing all the paperwork type stuff, guys. Um, how can I receive info about the trip?
Okay, hold on. Let me just,
No callers.
I'm going to type, whoops. Okay, that is my website where you can sign up for the trip and get more information. And my number is,
Hang on, Jean, don't put it in the private chat. Don't put it in the
oh, is
private
that the private chat? Oh, great. Okay. Sorry about that. Now I don't know what, okay. I'm not familiar with StreamYard, so I'm not
Margie
sure
wants to say, is the sweat lodge a must do? It's not,
No,
Margie. You don't have to.
nothing's a much must do. Oh, thank you, Leticia. I love you.
It's in the chat. Here it is again. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
spiritdancercrystals.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jean Tyndall at spiritdancercrystals.com.
That is my email.
Yes. Andrea said, now see if all you men said thing I might have said I might say really hard speedo. I'm out. No, girl, no.
No,
Let me just Jean remembers this story. Okay.
Okay.
Not to because what said in the retreat stays in the retreat. I'll just
Yes.
tell you this because this is from a long time ago. It was probably my fourth retreat that I did, and Jean helped on that retreat. Let's just say somebody, an elderly gentleman, wore a speedo.
Yes.
And we had to say after that, please, guys, no speedos. We had to because
You had to write it in the
we had to write it in the thing. Let me just tell you, because you're crawling into the sweat lodge because you can't stand up. That was not a pretty picture. I'm just saying to see a
no.
speedo. No, not a pretty picture. So we're like, oh God, and he did apologize. He said, I'm sorry, and we're like, that's okay. It's okay. Thank you, Mandy. Yeah, exactly. I walk in on please no speedos.
Probably not the best time to join us, but
No.
okay.
So hi, Ellen Jane. Good to see you. So again, all the information, if you go to Jean's website, you can see it there. Okay. If you go to spiritdancercrystals.com, if you go to the top part, you'll see it says retreat up. Just click on it and it's there. Hi, Irma. Good to see you. So it is 7 nights. Like we said, you could stay at Ayahuma the day before. I would highly suggest that you get there the day before. And it's really, really cool. Jamie, not really about the retreat, but I want to give a shout out to Elias. I would like to say thank you, Elias. You've helped guide me on how to overcome my anxiety with meditation and your words of encouragement. Oh, thanks, Jamie. You started a new job. I'm so excited for you. I was trapped in my home for 3 years with my anxiety controlling me. Thank you so much for all you have helped me with. Well, thank you, Jamie, for believing in you. That's the most important thing. Thanks, Leticia. So there it is, spiritdancercrystals.com. Go there, guys. And Leticia is coming. Who else is coming? Guys, who's on here that's coming?
Kathleen's coming.
Kathleen's
Very
coming.
excited about that.
Very nice that you're coming,
I
Kathleen.
think that's all I'm seeing right now.
And Diane said, did you see my message? Hang on, Diane. Donna, I got a scrolling, looking. Diane, I didn't get any information. You're something about your Facebook. Okay, so her Facebook got hacked. Okay, so Diane, and Diane's like, me. Okay, so Diane, contact Jean. There are 5 spots left, Jean, right? 5 or 6?
5, yeah. Wait, hold on. 5.
5 spots left.
We could squeak through to 6, but
Yeah,
5.
we're okay with 6 more. But yeah, six. I like even numbers personally. So if we had 16 of you, I know, you know how I am. You know how I am. I like the even, because then and we will have an assistant working with us. Gene and I haven't talked about that fully yet, but we have somebody. What month is that? What month is what?
In March. That will be in March, the 22nd through the 29th.
Right. Okay. I'm considering worried about snakes. Kelly, we're
I
good.
Yeah, I don't see, unless we go into the rainforest and hike, and which, again, all options are options.
Right. And
I
again,
wouldn't worry about snakes.
so if you're
I've been down there probably 20 times in South America, and only once in the deep jungle did I see a snake. And it was running away. So I wouldn't worry about it.
Kathleen says, no worries about snakes, Kelly. I hate snakes too, but they listen, guys, I don't like
They
snakes
don't like
either.
us. Yeah.
So I'm not
It's not really, they're not prevalent down where we're going to be in the mountains anyway.
okay. So hi, Sandy G. So hi, Suzanne. So what is the overall theme of this retreat? I just got on. I love the picture, Suzanne, by the way. So the overall theme, as we kind of said earlier, um, what here's the thing. I'll tell you the title, but the title is not going to make sense. Give me a second. So we are connecting to your volcanic soul, blasting out to embrace your authentic self. What does that mean? It's about looking at you stepping into that truest authentic self, balancing the masculine with the feminine, and then really truly it's that Gina and I both talk about
Integrating.
this all the retreats that we have done. It is a constant shedding of that onion, that unpeeling. And we are getting to how do we show up authentically for ourselves first, authentically for ourselves. And what, like I said earlier, we're on that precipice of that edge of the like, do I jump in and go for it, or do I tip my toe in and out of the water, right? It's about believing so much in yourself. You're like saying yes to you and just jumping in and really saying, this part doesn't serve me and this part doesn't serve me. And I am ready for this. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to transform. Would you say that would be?
Yeah, and we're using the energies that are going to be provided for us with specifically the volcanoes and the water, and just really using that energy as a jumping off point to do our work.
So, like Jean was
And
saying,
play.
right? Like the volcanoes have a certain vibe around that. Okay, they have this masculine energy, fiery. Things are brewing. So we're going to talk in detail about this on the retreat. There'll be exercises, experiential exercises around that energy. Jean's going to do something wonderful with the waterfall. So that's going to be something. I'm going to do something about combining the masculine and feminine and doing a walk. It won't be on lava. I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be on lava and or volcanic rock, but it's going to be doing something that's mindful with purpose, and there's a beauty in strength. There's beauty and strength in gentleness, and people think they have to have like this happen. Some of us do, but there is when you can be in the moment and set your intention and have a way of, I'm just going to tell you, it's stepping on a bunch of rose petals. And I know that sounds crazy. You'll see, because it's a brand new exercise that I came up with, but it will be, how do you step onto these rose petals without breaking the petals? There'll be a whole thing before that, but that's going to be part of it. All right. Um, oh, I'm totally erupting at this point in my life. Atta girl.
Excellent.
Walking in a big group. If there's a snake, I'm sure someone would warn everyone to protect the person who's afraid.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Thanks, Emmy.
That's the very last thing we need to worry. I really, honestly, I don't think there's anything to worry about there. And I've never seen a snake in Ecuador.
Yeah.
You know,
Leticia asked Astrid, because Leticia and Astrid were on my last retreat in Iowa. And Astrid says, not this one, might go to the one in Virginia. Okay, let me know. Astrid, let me know. There's one in Virginia. Yes, there's one in Virginia. It's not a prerequisite to the one in Ecuador. Okay. Elias, you can't keep secrets. You're just always I am.
I know.
Can,
He can't.
here's the thing. If Jean told me there's a secret, like if she told me something private, I can keep that secret. I just am not good at surprises.
He's not good at keeping his own secrets.
Yeah, my own.
But and Elias is very much let's see, there's always information coming in. So, and we actually do very well together with our information that comes in the spur of the moment. So it actually works very well, unbelievably sometimes.
We have never thought about this. Gene, I don't think we ever did this, but I bet you at one time in our lives, our past lives, I bet you any money Gene and I were married. I bet you any money we were married, because there are times that Gene and I can finish each other's. When we're in sync, we can finish our own thought process or wording. It's phenomenal. And there will be a guided meditation trance dance. There is not one of our retreats that you will not have a guided meditation trance dance, y'all. And I'm hoping it to be outside.
It's very fun.
It's very fun. Yes. Let's see.
The lodging is there will be double occupancy unless you request a single room. There might be a small upcharge for the single room, but it's not going to be much.
My mom is from Quito, Ecuador. Oh, how cool. That's so cool. And guys, we are having a professional chef.
Yes.
So cook for us.
Yes, and there is hot water. Steve was very adamant about there will always be hot water, which is not always the case down there. And there is internet as well at the place where you're staying. So
you give
not that you're going to want it, but there is.
And the food is good, Steve said. The food is really good.
Food.
She is actually Ecuadorian, and she lived in San Francisco for a long time, and now she's back helping. So I love this. Can you please give a little bit of lodging detail? Okay, you kind of did that a little bit. It's that integrity and honesty. You got that right, sister. I was so upset when I found out too late that you were here in Iowa, so close to me. I know, Jennifer. Don't worry. There'll be another one. There'll be another one. Yes, we finished each other's sandwiches. Yes, you're cute, Marissa. That's from Frozen. Yes, you're cute. Super excited. Trans state. I've never done that before without medicine. Oh, Kathleen, it is. Cool. I'm telling you, we do it together, and it is my jam. It is my favorite thing. One of my top 3 favorite things to do. And you can ask Astrid and Leticia, because they just went on one of my retreats. I love the trance dance. I just love it. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Speak now, forever hold your peace. And we will. Oh yeah, Jean, tell them that about the Zoom calls that are coming.
Yes, up. Once you sign up, we will be scheduling a couple of Zoom calls to sort of integrate the group and weave the energies together and have you get to know each other. And if you have any, we'll be doing a little bit of pre-ceremony on the Zoom calls. So once you're signed up, we'll probably be scheduling the first one for the first part of January.
And we've talked about it, but not have talked about it. But I think there will be like a little bit of pre-retreat questionnaire, like to get you set up for what you want to bring in when you walk in. Okay. Sandy says, I heard trance dance and I hear tramp stamp. You know what, Sandy? It's because you were a hooker in a past life, and that's okay. She was. And it's so was I. So it's okay. Trance guided meditation, trance
Dance.
dance. I said that slower. Okay. Susan says this sounds so amazing. It is. And you know what? Not only are you gonna, from our hearts, not only our intention is that you will grow from this, but you'll make friendships. Trust
Yes.
me and trust Jean that everybody that's gone on a retreat, Jean, you've been part of that group that meets ever since we've done what? A retreat since like 2007,
Yeah.
2008.
Yeah, we're still meeting. Yeah.
And they have been friends ever since that small core group. And some of them have actually they've done the apprenticeship program that Jean and I have done. They have helped assist on my retreats, on our retreats, and they've just grown into these wonderful people. Andrea says $2,072 US March 22nd through, not including flights, includes everything but 2 meals and massage.
Mhm.
Correct. Correct. And that's including everything, except 2 lunches. We are going to go on excursions, guys. We're going to do a little
There'll
tour.
be yeah, we'll be going around and we'll be out in nature quite a lot. Fig leaves. Okay.
Oh, I can go in so many ways about this, and I won't. Well,
Thank
you know,
you.
if you're going into the, I just have to say, if you're going into the in the sweat lodge, we don't want that fig leaf to turn into
No fig leaves in the
no,
sweat.
no dolmades in the fig leaves. Okay, no dolmades from the fig leaves. Thank you very much. Stephanie says, "Great, I need some friends." Stephanie, you know what, girl, we got you. We got you. I'm telling you, the connections that are made, and this is what's beautiful, whether it's a 3-day weekend retreat that I do, Jean does, we both do, or a 7 night. And Jean and I are both going to be doing next year, uh, Empowering Your Inner God and Goddess. We're going to Greece next year. And then the following year, Jean doesn't know this yet. The following year, we're going to New Zealand,
Yes.
study with the Maoris.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
I will be sending a list of things to bring and like general weather information and things like that that you might need to know. So and also we will have Dr. Steve is going to be there for any kind of altitude stuff. He's fully prepared for any of that. I don't I don't anticipate a lot of because we're not staying at that high of an altitude, but if any health concerns, we do have a doctor there.
Right. Kathleen, really quick, because there are some people I like, I found out this, Jean, my life purpose is, doing this work and being an intuitive motivator. But my soul purpose, I never realized this. My soul purpose is being a connector. It's connecting others to other people and just doing everything else. I just think it's really, really awesome. Um, will there be a list? Okay, so Kathleen, Living After Loss of a Child, is this a book that you wrote? Is this I would love to be able, if you're an author of it,
You guys need to meet.
yeah, we need to connect because I know that there are people that need to understand how to deal with living after loss of a child. So, because I talk to a lot of people, especially with doing my mediumship. So, this would be great. Ronnie said, any possibility of doing a 4-day rather than a 7-day, just due to pet and work arrangements that both my wife and I went. We'd love to join your retreat. Ronnie, I'd love to have you there. I really would for both of you to be there. Here's the thing, if we go to Ecuador for 4 days, it's not really, it's too expensive for 4 days. We would, the better thing is, to do the 7-day. Love to have you guys come. Love to have you guys come. Okay. Um, Here's the thing: if you put it out there, things just align. It just aligns. I'm going to Greece. Yay! Kiwiland! The connections just in this tight knit online community are amazing. You can only imagine after going through breakthroughs together. It is, guys. I'm telling
Absolutely.
you, Leticia and Astrid and the other ladies that were on the retreat in Iowa, it here's the beauty of this. Gene knows a little bit about this. Here's, except for one person that I knew, 12 strangers from TikTok all came together to go on a retreat. Is that not crazy?
Wow. Yeah.
And how they connected as souls. Just amazing. I need warm souls in my life. Girl, come join us. I will definitely need that altitude stuff. You and I both. You and I both. Um, Amy said, I'm sure you list books to read beforehand.
Yes, I can do that.
Okay. Is there much of a difference for altitude from Costa Rica?
Actually, I'm not sure about what Costa Rica's is. The where we're going to be staying is a little bit lower than Denver, but we'll be hiking in mountains. So I don't know how that corresponds with Costa Rica, but it's probably um, about the same, maybe.
Kathleen, I didn't know this. It's my work. I wrote Shattered Together, A Mother's Journey from Grief to Belief. Congratulations, girl. God, that really just hit
You'll
my,
be on a retreat.
that just hit. I'm so excited to meet you. I'm so excited to meet you. I'm a guide for parents who have lost a child. I love that. I love that. Leticia said, yes, it was pretty amazing. It was. It was. Sandy, I love my new soul sisters. Excellent. Mandy said, oxygen cans, those small oxygen cans are amazing for altitude sickness too.
Mhm.
Hi, hon. Good to see you, my friend. All right. So, I know Jean's got stuff to do and she's 2 hours ahead of me. So, any last questions? Any quick last questions? Again, Mandy, can you put your info on there? And Leticia, can you put Jean's info on there one more time?
Yeah, Mandy will be coordinating flights,
Yes.
and I will be handling, some of the details of what to bring and that type of thing.
Yeah. And sounds amazing. It is going to be amazing. Here's Mandy's phone number for coordinating flights and everything else for people. 720-825-7676. Thank you. And thank you, Leticia. And it's spiritdancercrystals.com. Andrea, the info is on Jean's website. There is a link. There's a link on my website to Jean's website. Okay. So, and if you want to email Jean,
And you can email me for if you have any additional questions. There's quite a bit covered in the sales in the page where you sign up. But if you have any additional questions, you can just email me.
and Andrea, you can ask Mandy this, coming from Canada. Very good question. Very good question. Mandy, hours for contact because Mandy's
Oh yeah.
in time. Yeah, you don't want to go, hi, it's 2 a.m. Hey, Mandy, I was bored and just want to talk to you. Want to meet over for s'mores, girl? Yeah. So you want to just go ahead.
Yeah.
Hi, Christina. Thanks for being here, my friend. Um, hours of contact. Okay. And Sandy G, I did get your email, girl. We'll just have to do that. And guys, I'm going to do something for all of you just coming on here. For all of you just coming on here. Jean hasn't heard me do this yet, I don't think. But I'm going to pick one person to get a 10-minute read with me just for being on today.
There
Okay.
you go.
10-minute read. We'll figure it out sometime before the end of the year. Okay. So you ready? Here we go. Jean loves this. She loves when I sing too. Um, okay. Let's check in. Okay, let's check in out. Okay. Mountain time. That's Emmy time. You got that right. Sounds like fun. It is. Hi, Mary. Andrea, pick me. This isn't TikTok, girl. So hey Charlene, how are you? Okay, ready? Here we go. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Keep those puppies moving right. Someone's gonna be a winner, and not for chicken dinner, but a 10-minute reading right. And my finger's getting warmer. It's getting a little tingly, and I'm gonna stop right there. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Phyllis, you won. You won. Did you just come in? You did. Are you still here? Oh no, that's way in the beginning. Phyllis, are you still here? Wow. Oh gosh. Okay. Phyllis, are you here? Are you here? Are you here? Excelencia. I love your name, Excelencia. How'd you find out about what's your TikTok name, Excelencia? Phyllis, are you here? Don't congratulate her unless you guys know she's here. She might have left.
Do you have to be here to win?
Yes, you do, because then otherwise I'll just pick another person. Um, Phyllis, are you here? Phyllis going once. Phyllis going twice. Phyllis, every look. I started the thing here. She's cute. She started the number thing. That's funny. Um, I love the name Excelencia. I love it. See, Phyllis left. She left.
There you go.
It's up again. Look at Carla. Pick me. I'm here. I know Carla. I know. Hi, Tori. How are you, my friend?
So
Tori,
do we have to hear the song again?
you get to hear this. See, everyone thinks, "Oh, Jean's so sweet." They don't know you have to be aware of the short people. There is always vertically challenged. There's always a little sass hidden underneath.
Oh yeah.
Okay, ready? Jamie, the dog mom, is my TikTok. I know who you are, Jamie. I know. Okay, ready? Here we go. Yeah, I think.
Oh, shoot.
Oh wait, Phyllis is here. Where is Phyllis? Oh, you're funny. Astrid's like here. Like, you're cute. You're cute. We all love Jean. I adore Jean. I really do, guys. I don't work with anybody that I don't adore, and I really adore you. And I learned so much in all my years of doing this. And we both have shifted in our work, and I think
Yeah.
it's really I'm speaking for me. I think the work, being with you, Jean, and learning and shifting my life. The work is more grounded. The work is more and well, you were on that one retreat. And it I think the one that we did in Illinois, the one that we did in near Sterling, that retreat was very different from my beginning retreats. So
Yeah.
very shifted, very shifted. Did you just blush? I did. I did blush. Thank you for noticing. Okay, ready? Here we go. I'm going to sing a different song then, Jean. Scrolling on a river, dun, 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 dun. Big wheels keep on turning. Woo, woo. Winner for a chicken dinner. Woo, woo. Scrolling, yeah, yeah. Scrolling, yeah, yeah. My eyes are closed and looking at Jean's expression. I can feel it. I can feel that energy. And stop. All right. That is so funny. Jennifer Jansen, you won. Are you still here, Jennifer? Jennifer, because I can't think of another song, Jennifer. So please be here. Jennifer going once. Jennifer Jansen going twice. Oh my God, she's here. Hi, Jennifer. You win a 10-minute reading with me. Go to Elias. Email me, elias@eliaspatrick.com. Put in your phone number and I'll call you. Yes, really. Yes, you. Yes, yes, you. Yes, really. Yes, really. Yes, oh my God. Yes, really. Yes, oh my God. Yes. Okay. Excelencia. Well, she did win. Yes. Okay. So, thanks guys for being here. Please contact Jean this way. Contact Jean and Jean, hold that thought for a second. Guys, it is Friday. So the sassiness starts on Friday on TikTok. So yeah, Jean's not aware of my TikTok stuff. She's not aware. She is never.
I just was privileged to see some earlier tonight.
Okay, I'm going to show
Right before we got on.
one of them to all of you. Hang on. This is one that I did not show Jean. So hang on. Where is it? I did that one. This one. Okay. Ready? Okay. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay.
Here's another example of good psychic, bad psychic. Aphrodite, Grecian, Oracle Cadride. I have been psychic.
Oh, you saw this
since
one.
I was born inside my mom's tomb, in a womb, in her womb. And I know when I was going to be born because I could feel it. I was that psychic. I knew when the water was going to break. And speaking of water, if you need something because you have a curse, I have very good $500 blessed spiritual water just for you. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so oh, I have some new ones. I did this on a thing, Gene. You're gonna love this one. So I'm dressing up, right? And I'm like, do you have a question? Let's ask the sacred divining rods. Okay, it's a yes or no.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, look, the energy is caught up. You know why? It's because you have a curse. Aphrodite got shadow banned on TikTok. That's fine. Anyway, come join me tonight, guys, at 8:30 Pacific time, 9:30 Emmy time, which is Mountain time, 10:30 Central, and 11:30 Eastern if you're up. And tomorrow morning, guys, on TikTok, 7:30 Pacific time for guided meditation and a little bit of a group read. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. is you are a little stinker. Little stinker. Yes, join me tomorrow, 9 a.m. for Secret Santa. Astrid is like, she just announces it. She's cute. I'm announcing it. Yes, Secret Santa tomorrow. There is a chance to win something tomorrow in Secret Santa. So that's 9 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Emmy time. Guys, we hope that there's 5-6 spots left. Okay. And
we'd love to see some of you there. We love to see all of you there.
We'd love to see all of you. And please know, this is not going to be our one and only out of country stuff. I think I haven't gotten Mandy. I haven't gotten a chance to share with Jean the place in Costa Rica. So I got to share with Jean about that. And Jean, hold that thought. Guys, remember, Nita, there goes Astrid again. We are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow. There's unity in community. From my heart to yours. Thanks, everybody. From our hearts to yours, I should say. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. See you in a little bit. The Virginia one is going to be the first weekend, because I'm just crazy. The first weekend in March, and that's in Madison, Virginia. Okay. All right. Susan says, I'm going to manifest this because I need it. Okay. And Jean, they can do payment plans with you, right?
There is a you can do a $1,200 down payment and then the rest by, I think, February 15th. I'm not sure.
Right. Okay. All right. Good morning, beloveds. Good morning and enjoy. Take care, everybody. Have a beautiful day or evening. And we'll talk to you soon. Be well, everybody.